Welcome to the 3D Cafe, a 3D printing cafe where customers can create their own 3D model while having a bite to eat. There are three of us working on this project: Harry Johnson, the team leader, myself, Nicole Stott, and Ben Powells. In this project, we are creating a 3D printing cafe that is aimed at people who want to learn or already know how to 3D model. The cafe will be designed in Maya and will show a basic fly-through of the whole cafe. We will also be creating the branding, social medias, and a website for the cafe so people will be able to find out more about the cafe. All of us have our own individual roles. Harry's role is the team leader, but he will also be creating the branding, advertisements, socials, and the texturing to some models. My role is to create and design majority of the 3D models that will be used in the cafe model in Maya. And last but not least is Ben, who will be creating the cafe website and some of the social medias. He will also be helping me create some 3D models that will be included in the cafe. Here is the overall scope of the project. As you can see, all the tasks and assets are color-coded to show who will be creating what for the project. Harry created this mind map and made it so that it looked like a bulletin board that people would post random notes to. This is to keep in with the theme that we were going for when it came to the design and feel of the cafe. Here are the models that I created for the cafe layout. These models have no textures applied to them, as I would send the finished models to the team Google Drive that we set up so that Harry could access the files and create unique textures for all of them. Some more models that I created. As you can see, with two of the models I have created some textures for them. I did this as they were food items and I was given creative liberty when it came to how they should look with textures applied to them. Here's the cafe website that Ben made. In this website, it allows customers to view the main menu and see past 3D models that have been created by others and the food that the cafe serves. The website also has links to various social medias. Here are the 3D models that Ben created. Just like myself, Ben created these in Maya, which Harry would later texture. I also created an Instagram page that would not only advertise the cafe but also show off some previous 3D models that would have been created by other customers, which would be eventually collected by those same customers. It also shows what is available on the menu at the cafe too. Here's what Harry has done to contribute to the project. Harry created the logo that you see here. He also created a cafe building which would eventually be filled with both mine and Ben's 3D models to bring the cafe to life. Harry also decided on the color scheme that we would use for this PowerPoint but also for the website that Ben had created. These are the textures that Harry created for mine and Ben's models. This would finalize the overall look of the models and would be ready to be imported into cafe building. Here are some more textures that Harry has created alongside a bird's eye view of the entire cafe. This is a Twitter account that Harry made for the cafe. This Twitter page acts exactly the same as the Instagram page. Another social media account that Harry created was a TikTok account. This will not only showcase past models but will also show a live stream of currently printed models so people can see the printing progress of certain models. Harry also created the custom music for this TikTok clip which you can hear. For the different cafe social medias on the website, Harry created these photographs that included the past 3D models that have been printed out and some of the food items that would be available at the cafe. These images are renders of the fully finished cafe that was created in Maya. This is what the cafe would look like if it was a real-life cafe that was somewhere on the street. Here is the fly-through of the cafe that Harry created. This fly-through shows the layout of the cafe and what it would be like to walk through this cafe in real life. For the most part, the design work created by the group has reflected positively upon the project scope that we had set out. We managed to create the majority of the assets that we had designed. From the beginning, we meticulously planned out how our cafe would look and function. One of the first things that we designed was a colour scheme and what the layouts would look like. If given more time, we would have liked to take more things off our notice boards, such as uniforms and branded merchandise. The work that we created was backed up by a research document that we had created. This was full of reference images to what things should look like. This helped our group to create assets that looked more realistic so that they can better fit the theme. As an improvement to the depth of this project, we could undergo further research by visiting a pottery cafe, which we based this project on to get a feel for what our cafe should be like. The assets for this project are of high quality. The initial models combined with the HD texture work gives the overall models a very professional feel to them. The main thing that could be improved is the fly-through of the model. Due to the time constraints, there was not much time to experiment with different methods of displaying the animation. Given more time, more of it would be spent working on the website and the social media presence. This would help to give the cafe a more professional presence.